Easily get drawn into talking about any number of individuals that might be in the 26, and then I'm going to get myself in a mess. So what I would say is you're looking at 4 right backs, and I know people feel I have an obsession with right backs. I just see 4 good footballers. Trippier can play right back or left back. Trent can play right back, wing back. I think he can play in midfield. In the last few days, I've seen Reece James play right of a 3 at wing back in the middle of midfield. We're going to a tournament, and those sorts of flexible players that can fulfil different roles but are good footballers are going to be hugely important to us. So we really don't know how the next few weeks are going to play out in terms of availability, injuries, what our best systems will be with the people we've got available. We've got too many question marks as I sit here today, but that will all become far clearer. We know what we'd like to do, and we've got good contingencies in place. With this squad, we've got a nice balance of some young players who, if they're with us for 1 week or for 5 weeks, it's going to be a brilliant experience for them. And we wanted to see some young players in this group as well. But also, of course, we're building towards a hugely exciting summer, and we've got to create a team that can win. So we're trying to balance all of those decisions. In terms of Jordan, we actually think Jordan, the level of work he's been able to achieve is very high. What we haven't been able to see yet is him on the pitch in the match situation. Where he's firmly on track to be involved in those games and to be able to play in those games, and there would be no point in bringing him if that wasn't a possibility. So in some regards, he may be ahead of others. He's had a long period out, but he's had a high training load without the matches. Jack Grealish has had a long period out, has played the matches, maybe hasn't had the intensity of the training. So we've got to see how they respond to training with a group, what their recovery is like, what other issues that could throw up. So, these are, although they're heading in a good direction, these are not an ideal situation. And we've got 4 of those with Calvin and with potentially Harry Maguire as well. So we're just going to have to monitor all of those really closely.